Hello and welcome along, and as you saw in the introduction, I've got two products for you today. We have got a battery pack and a charging dock, both for the DualSense 5 for the PlayStation 5. So if you're like me and you've been having massive gaming sessions during lockdown, keeping the DualSenses charged, you need to do that because the batteries on it aren't huge. So I've got a product here, this battery here, that will help out. And when you want to stick it on charge, I've got this as well. Okay, so both of these are fantastic. So we've already looked at a charging dock, and remember, I'll leave a link above where you can see it, and it had the extra bit, so you put the dongle in there and you put it in that way. This one is a bit different. It sits more like the official version, and as you say, Dobe charging dock for P5, fast charging and charging indicator, and this is the thing that has the massive benefit over this. I think it's the charging indicator, because I don't know if you noticed, when you're charging your DualSense with the PS5 and it's on, there's no indication that it's charging. But it's only when you turn the PS5 off that these tiny little lights down here start lighting up to know you've charged it. This eliminates that. Okay, so let's have a look then. You can go pick these up, go and have a look down below. I'll link to where you can get them down below, and go and have a look at the latest prices, but you're looking at around £20 for this. So a bit cheaper than the official one. And here it is. Okay, it's not as cool and as stylish as this, but it's functional, it looks okay, and it's got a couple of really good features. So it does come with a USB, and it has two USBs on the end to one USB Type-C. So that USB Type-C plugs into there. And then with this, it says you plug them both into the back of your PS5. I've tested this with 1 and 2. I think it's going to charge quicker with 2 in, but it will just charge it if you want 1. So if you do need one of your USB slots at the back of your PS5, I found it charging with just 1. But for the sake of this, purpose of this, I'll put them both in. And I've also plugged both of those into a powered USB hub, and it seemed to work fine as well if you don't want to use the USBs at the back of the PS5. So here it is, there it is, lit up, and it's green, which shows it's fully charged or there's nothing on it. Okay, so here I've got a controller that needs to be charged, and this one is fully charged. So if I just pop this on there, you can see at the back there, number 2, it's still green, which means it's fully charged. And this one needs charge, so as soon as I pop it on, can you see that? It goes red. So it's a really nice way of showing you what is charged and what isn't charged. So just donk it on there and you can see that number 1, which is this one, the front one, that it's charging. Really nice. And it stays on there quite well. There's a bit of wobble to it, but it's not too bad. I found with this, there's a hell of a lot of wobble with it, and it really can be knocked off. This isn't too bad. It stays on there if I keep shaking it for a bit. So the wobble isn't too bad, and I'm quite pleased with that. And it's easy to get on and off. You don't need any dongle or anything like that. You just plonk it on there, and you can see that it's charging, and that one at the back is already charged. So it's fantastic. With it being USB, like I said, you can plug it into that, or you can plug it into a wall socket, but you would need at least 2 USBs. But if I just show you, there's one USB taken out. There's this one, so look on the front there. There you go. It says it's charging. It will charge quicker with the 2. There. Okay, brilliant. So like I said, go and have a look at that link below. If you're looking for a cheaper version of this, then I think this is really, really good alternative. It's pretty much plastic all the way around, apart from the 4 rubber feet on there, which keep it nice and stable on your desk. Really well made. I really like the LED feature on the front there. I think that is brilliant, so you can see at a glance whether they're charging or charged. Fantastic. Okay, go and have a look at that. And then next up as well, once you've got it charged and you want to keep it charged, these only last a few hours. They're not brilliant. So I went and got this. Okay, so this is an external battery. It is 1500 mAh, and it will add 10 hours to your DualSense life. And it only takes 3 hours worth of charging. Okay, so pretty obvious what happens. But if I go over it, see the USB Type-C here, that plugs into the back of your DualSense. But I just want to show you that there's a little bit of movement here. So when you put it in and put it out, you want to be careful, because it's not specifically made to move, but there is a bit of movement. So just be careful when you put it in. And then here, there is this. This is like a rubber pad, but it's also a sticky bit, so you can peel that off and you can stick it to your controller if you want. I don't want to, I just want to keep that as rubber because I want to keep taking it on and off. And you charge this via the USB. It's an included USB Type-C cable, but I've got one here plugged in. And when you plug it in, it lights up there, and it will tell you 1, 2, 3, or 4 lights. So if I was at 25, 50, 75, or 100% charged. Yeah, pretty obvious. And if you want to check the power level, you just press the button. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it will tell you how charged it is. So at the moment, we know that it's got 100% charge. So we know it's fully charged. Pretty obvious how you put it on. Line it up, just make sure you get it on, and then clip it in. There we go. It's a lovely fit, and it doesn't add too much weight. It's only 53 grams. To put that in context, this is 285 grams. So it's not going to add too much weight. But even so, the feel of it, it's not too bad. The centre of gravity for it doesn't really change as much. You can notice it because you're adding another 53 grams, but I wouldn't have a problem with this at all. And you can charge it off that, or if you want to, like me, what I've been doing is I've been charging it whilst it's on, just so I can whack it on, and as you can see that it's flashing there, so it's used a little bit of battery. It's flashed between 75 and 100%, and once that's full, that'll stop flashing. So you can play it like that, then when it's full, pull it out, and you've got 10 hours worth of that, plus you've got the battery from this. So it's a really, really nice feature. It feels really well made, and then easy to pull it off. Just be careful, you're not going to yank it off because you don't want to be snapping that. Feels really nice, plastic all the way around apart from the metal bit. Feels really, really good quality, and I think this is excellent. If you do want to extend the playtime of your DualSense 5, you need to be looking at one of these. And if you want to, when you're going to be charging, definitely look at this. If this is your style, be able to see that the charging there is fantastic. It's gonna take under 3 hours to charge your DualSense on this. So this combined with this will mean you don't have to worry about this going flat ever again. Two really nice products. Go and have a look at them down in the link below. If you've got any questions, do let me know. I'll happily answer them for you. So that was my look at the brilliant charging dock, the Dove charging dock, and the Nextgo battery pack for P5. Do stick a thumbs up, do subscribe if you're new around here, and I've been Console and Tech Accessories, and until the next video, bye bye.